To give you some raw numbers, if you just look overall, in the month of April from last year to this year, there's been about 1,000% increase. In the month of May, there was about an 800% increase in the number of people coming across the border. According to Director McCraw, in Texas alone, in this fiscal year already, we've already set a new all-time record for the number of people who've been apprehended coming across the border, going back through the very beginnings of time since the numbers were recorded. And with each passing day, that record is going to do nothing but increase. So why is this happening? This is happening because of the massive change in policy by the Biden administration, where the Trump administration had in place the Remain in Mexico policy, as well as other policies that were working that did lead to a dramatic decrease in the number of people who were coming across the border. Those policies were abandoned by the Biden administration, and in their place, the Biden administration has imposed open border policies that has led to this incredible influx of people who have come across the border. In Texas, our first response began in March, and that was with Operation Lone Star, where we deployed both the Texas Department of Public Safety as well as the National Guard, altogether about 2,000 of them, to go about the process of making apprehensions, etc. Already together, they've apprehended around 50,000 illegal migrants, about 2,000 criminal aliens, and have disrupted about 40 stash houses. And then this past session, we have with us the chair of the House Appropriations Committee, and under his stewardship, as well as those of his fellow finance leaders in the Senate, they appropriated more than $1 billion taxpayer dollars of the state of Texas for Texas to step up and do even more on the border, and we appreciate the funding, Chairman Bonin, for that. And with that funding, we're able to add even more resources on the border. And then, you may recall, immediately after the session, $250 million was appropriated for us to begin the process of building the border wall, and we're working on additional funding for both of those needs. There's another need that has arisen that is a result of my conversations with local law enforcement, and that is we want to get away from the Biden administration approach of catch and release. We want to make sure that we arrest in jail people who are coming across the border. There were several steps that we needed to achieve to make sure that we would be capable of processing all the people that we intend to be arresting, and those have largely been achieved. There is a new booking facility in Val Verde County to process those who are arrested. The State Jail Commission has worked out a way in which we can jail far more people than what currently are being jailed. So these processes have been worked out, and we are going to begin the process of increasing arrests of people who are coming across the border.